additional issues would be third-party logistics. Since logistics are becoming such a nightmare, are so complex, and they need so many specialized parties, a lot of companies are using the option of using a third-party logistic provider. Yes, but at the same time there are huge risks involved. For example, Kentucky Fried Chicken in the UK hired, I think it was DHL, hired one of those big ones, DHL, FedEx, whatever. Everything was going fine and dandy the first days, and then they went bust. And nobody was being able at each of the Kentucky Fried Chicken stores to get chickens. It was a huge problem, and they lost a lot of money. The other problem that you will need to learn how to manage are the dual sourcing problems. That is, where we have surface transport and air transport. Usually companies take large contracts with shippers, shipping companies, so that they can bring their products from China to the US, for example, and they use surface transport because it's so much cheaper. But some part of that production is brought by air. Why? Because you need some things immediately, at least a certain amount of items. How do you balance ships with air? It's a very nasty problem that cannot be solved with linear programming. This is usually doing with how do you call them? Well, non-linear programming. Sorry, I forgot the name. Now, in the book, they talk about negotiations. Yes, they say there are 3 negotiation strategies. Price as function of cost. That is where you say, okay, this costs so much and I will pay you 20% more or whatever. Price depending on the market, where we say, okay, what's the spot rate for this, and we will pay that. Or competitive offers. Yes, but actually there are many more negotiation strategies. As always, it's reality that rules. So, we have seen a lot of things. Opportunities to increase value. Postponement, where we keep the product as generic as possible. That's what we said previously. We have a mountain channel, where we send individual components to the distributor. We reduce transport and special packaging. We send directly to the final customer. For example, knitting machines. Today you buy a knitting machine and you receive it directly from the factory. We have unfilled orders, or also known as open orders or blanket orders. We have unstored purchases. The act of delivering directly to the customer's department at the time you are going to use it. We have a standardization. We try to avoid having a slew of models. And we have electronic order data interchange and advanced shipping notice. All this helps us to increase value for our customers and reduce costs. That is, to increase efficiency of the supply chain. Well, we have seen a lot of things here. My recommendation is for you to check this out at least a couple of times, so as to get comfortable with everything that we have seen so far. This is all for this video. I thank you for your attention, and we will be seeing each other in the following video of this series.